Good morning and happy Thursday. I was listening to Instagram the other day, and a lady who we've mentioned before has a wonderful ministry, Debbie Keever. So this is going to be my version of her story, which I found very inspiring to me as I looked at it through some of the things that go on in my life and how I sometimes don't represent Christ well. So hopefully at some point in time we can get our tech team, to link her Instagram and her Facebook message below, because it's kind of an interesting story how she related. But the overview of the whole thing is she's getting ready to go to the foot doctor's office and drops a jar of pickles. And she shows her backup jar, which impresses me because my family are pickle freaks. So I thought, that's something we'd have in our pantry too. 2 jars of huge pickles and dill pickles to boot. So she's got good pickle taste. And fortunately, nothing, no one was hurt, no one was cut, things like that. So that's a blessing in of itself. But when you're getting ready to go to the doctor's and you don't have time to finish re-prepping yourself, and now you smell like a pickle jar, I would have been furious. I would have been saying things in tones that probably shouldn't be said. But what came out of that is her first thought was, all right, Lord, you let this happen. Make this a teachable moment for me. And I, for one, need to learn a whole lot more teachable moments for things that go wrong in my life, or things that go not the way I think they should. And as she progresses through the event and gets to the doctor's office, she realized that she has this, and to some people, a beautiful aroma of pickles. Some people may not. Now the key here is she's going to the foot doctor, and it's all over her feet. So this may or may not be a good thing. But the teachable moment here is, what aroma do I put off? What aroma do people inhale when they're looking at me and listening to me? And the teachable moment here to me was that, the Bible talks a lot about aroma. The Old Testament and the sacrifices where God's talking. So it's a pleasing aroma to me. And the verse that she used, and again, this is strictly her words, for we are the aroma of Christ to God, those who are being saved among us and those who are perishing. 2 Corinthians 2:15. And I sat through that and I went, wow, how many times do how I handle things make a difference in the aroma that I'm giving to God? And I don't have to be with anybody. I don't have to be in public, although I have been in public and had an aroma that isn't pleasant because I'm angry or mad. So my goal here is as things go through my life and I'm looking at teachable moments, where do I focus? Lord, you knew this was going to happen in my day today. How do I use this to learn what you have for me? Because I'll tell you, how we give the aroma to God, and it's not always a public thing. It's a very personal thing in our thoughts, in our minds, and our hearts as we deal with people that aren't treating us, or events that aren't treating us the way we think we deserve. But in that, God has a moment for us to learn something about his love, his grace, and about ourselves. So thank you, Debbie, for a teachable moment. And coming next week, we'll tie this into another message that revolves around stinking thinking, because it all kind of fits beautifully together. Not next week, in 2 weeks. So have a wonderful day. And remember, the sweet aroma of Christ is what we want to show everyone. Have a good day. Bye-bye.